second half between Manchester United and Club Brugge, where we still don't know who's going to qualify for the group stages of the Champions League, because Brugge are really putting up a fight here. Manchester United really have to tip their hats off to their opponents, because Club Brugge have come here to fight on both occasions. But it's only due to Manchester United's never say die and never give up attitude that has pretty much kept them in it. Because every time Brugge shoot to score, Manchester United go ahead and reply. So we still don't quite know who is going to qualify. Oh my goodness, Ahmed Hassan has done brilliantly, and Sergio Romero is equal to it. Oh, look at this. Hassan actually doesn't fall to his feet. The referee looks to play advantage anyway, but still. What a save though by Romero, once again in the thick of it, and proving why he should probably have a clean sheet by now. He's certainly been unlucky. And the corner actually goes out the other side. That doesn't happen very often. And, a flying header by Paddy McNair, completely missed. Goal kick to United. Crazy stuff is going to happen in the second half, as this game is not over yet. Manchester United would go through 4-3 on aggregate if the score stays like this, which is amazingly did after the first half of Club Brugge in the first half, in the first leg rather. And Wilson able to get a shot off. He probably should be back in a couple of games' time, so he might get a run in the Capital One Cup match against West Ham. No doubt about that. And he chips it through. James Wilson off the post. And we say that like we're not surprised. Depay is blocked. James Wilson a whisper away from getting his first ever Champions League goal. Beautiful ball from Mata. Rooney with the cross. And after a Brugge player, Juan Mata off the bar. And still Manchester United come forward. James Wilson rolls off the top of the crossbar. Juan Mata, what a hit. Off the bar. Yet again. Manchester United are denied by the woodwork. Unbelievable how that works, isn't it? Here is Aaron. Because Memphis Depay gets the ball, however. And Kovacic is immediately dealt with by Memphis Depay himself, who ran out the ball. Plays it through to Mata. Here with Darmian. Slow to react to get the ball, but he did. Down Rooney. Oh, this is beautiful stuff. Juan Mata off the bar. Depay. How many times are Manchester only going to hit the woodwork in this game? It's Darmian now. Oh, he's off the bar. Oh my goodness me. So that's 6 times. Depay back in. All the way to Mata and finally cleared by Club Brugge. And Manchester United completely obliterating the woodwork. Even Darmian's hitting it. Now here's Rooney off the post. I cannot believe it. What is going on? Now Michael Carrick. That's like 7 times Manchester United hit the woodwork here. Carrick, that's beautiful. Wilson, Rooney, and finally it goes in the back of the net. And Wayne Rooney has sailed it for Manchester United. That is them in the Champions League almost for sure now. And after about clouting the woodwork about 7,000 times, Manchester United actually take the lead in this game and have a firm grip on the tie as well. And it's cool as you like from Wayne Rooney, who was all of a sudden just cannot stop scoring. One touch, bang. Nothing the keeper could do. 2-1 to United after an endless barrage of shots rebounding off the woodwork. And it probably won't be the end of that either. Bad pass picked off by Wilson, and Manchester United immediately from the free kick. The kickoff are on the ball. James Wilson off the bar. If you could believe it, it's an own goal. James Wilson is running off to claim it, but I believe that's an own goal. I don't think Wilson got to that. I guess we'll see. But now Manchester United are stamping their authority on the game and still hitting the woodwork despite that. But they won't care. They're through to the Champions League group stages for sure at this point. I'm not really sure Wilson got to that, but if he did, then it's a great job by the youngster. And really playing a magnificent ball here. All Wilson had to do was bury it, and he hit the bar instead, but didn't give up on it. And Wilson does get to that. That is beautifully done by James Wilson. And if he is to be the future of Manchester United up front, he has certainly staked his claim. I mean, yes, he hit the bar, but he never gave up on it. It's a towering header from James Wilson. That's beautifully done. Every bit of credit deserved, and Manchester United are through to the group stages. And Bruges can only wonder how many it will be at this point. Manchester United probably have show that 6 or 7 by now. Not even there. Through to Mata. Mata gets it. He's going to try and clip it through to Memphis, and cleared by Bruges. Balls everywhere. Mata picks it up. James Wilson, who scored his first ever Champions League goal, by the way. That's his first in his career. One of many more, if people are to be believed. Soaring at the end of the 21 level, James Wilson. His first Champions League goal to celebrate. Here's Mata. Just shrugging through the challenge. Manchester United playing some wonderful stuff. It's not convincingly punched by the goalkeeper, mind you. But he'll save it, that's what counts. Michael Carrick of all people. Oh! Belter from Michael Carrick, it's 4-1. It's game over. And it's a question of how many now for Manchester United. Safely through and enjoying the game now. Club Brugge are being decimated. And Manchester United, there is no way back for Bruges now. And Carrick does wonderfully well here. Gets the ball. Probably questionable foul. Maybe, but the referee didn't really give it. Carrick just turns and hits right in the corner. And the Bruges goalkeeper has no chance. And it's 4-1 to United. Still 15 minutes left to play, mind you. Let's see some more goals. And Bruges' hearts have been broken now. And probably shows their spirit too. A bit of consolation here. Ahmed Hassan scores. The goals are flying in this tie. This has been absolutely unbelievable. Ahmed Hassan, who probably should have scored earlier, has made up for it. And Smalling has a bit of a slip here. But the ball played after that was beautiful, and Hassan just had to finish, and he did. And Romero is still without a clean sheet. The question of how many goals we're going to see at the final scoreline at this point. 4-2 to United now. Surely the Bulls can't come back from this. Morrow. And now Hassan again. Smalling, and that is a foul. And a British free kick. Substitution. Silva's come off. Shana that came in with it. 9 minutes to play. I guarantee we're going to probably see at least one more goal, but who will it be? Rooney nicks the ball. Wilson wants it played to him. Rooney obliges. Wilson's offside. Rooney just obliged a little bit too late there. And Wilson was called offside. Good corner for free kick for Bruges. Carrick. He's going to play the ball to Wilson, and this time Wilson's onside. Beautiful first touch off the bar again from James Wilson. How many more times is the youngster going to hit the crossbar this evening? Beautiful ball from Michael Carrick. That's Paul Scholes-esque, that ball. Beautiful stuff. James Wilson, what a touch. Bringing it down with his other foot and then hitting it on the third time, but off the bar again. And that woodwork is probably going to have a lot of ball marks at the end of the game, so we might want to chip that one out. 6 minutes left. Question of how many. There. Well played. Smalling. To Rooney. Rooney, no foul kick. Oh yes, it was. And Rooney does commit a foul here. He barges him. Oof. He's going to get a card for that. Substitution. His job comes off for Bahano. We're talking a little much to Bruges at this point. Marta. Michael Carrick, who shouldn't have been allowed to get the ball. James Wilson off the bar again. And James Wilson puts it in off the rebound. And James Wilson is on fire. He's loving it right now. Well, James, just wonderful play here from United, but shouldn't have been really allowed to happen. And James Wilson, how is he not burying that? But he won't care because he buried the rebound anyway. This is a beautiful ball again from Michael Carrick. And actually, that's play to Carrick, that's from Mata. And then Carrick's ball to Wilson, absolutely pitch perfect again. And Manchester United playing with an ooze of confidence. Smashing down the woodwork while they're at it. Club Brugge 2, Manchester United 5 now. Unbelievable stuff. And no foul given. That's it. He's now in. Wilson, he's on and for a hat-trick as well. There's James Wilson. Fights through the challenge. Great save by the keeper. James Wilson has denied his hat-trick, at least for now. There are a few minutes left to play. He'll be added on time, but it's going to be enough. Christian Schweinsteiger has to give Wilson the ball. Stefanovic. He gets past Luke Shaw. Gets past Chris Smalling. Poor defending by Manchester United. Saved by Romero. And it's just over. Romero once again, proving why he was signed. And Stefanovic can't believe he has scored. Passing the whole Manchester United defence, who wasn't standing still, but able to get past them anyway. For the Bruges corner, it doesn't mean really that much in the grand scheme of things at this point. And we must have another consolation, and it's a great tackle from Wayne Rooney. Fantastic tackle. Played forward, and that is going to be the end of the game in another thriller between Club Brugge and Manchester United. 7 goals in this one. Manchester United was able to take full control in the second half. James Wilson played majestically, smashing the crossbar about 20 times. Along with the rest of the Manchester United side, someone needs to chip that end of the woodwork to check if it isn't broken or anything, because the amount of times it got clouted by the ball by Manchester United shots was uncountable at that point. What a game. Another 7-goal thriller, but Manchester United were in firm control of this one, winning by 5 goals to 2. Man of the match, James Wilson.